AJ, welcome to the Foundation. I know this isn't how anyone expects to join our ranks, but given the current state of the world, we're taking on anyone willing to fight.
Thank you for accepting me, man. I know I don't have any formal training, but I seriously need to do this, especially after what that thing did to my family.
I understand your motivation, and I'm sorry for your loss. But before we begin your orientation, I need to brief you on the current situation. 5 years ago, SCP-096 underwent an unexpected mutation.
SCP-096? Is that what we're calling the creature?
Yes. Originally, SCP-096 was what we classified as the Shy Guy. It would only attack individuals who viewed its face, so don't worry about this image as its face isn't in it. But direct visual contact with the face would trigger an unstoppable rage state, but it was containable because we could control who saw it.
So I assume that something changed, right?
Exactly. The mutation created what we now call SCP-096-1. You see, this variant doesn't just attack people who see its face. It kills anyone within its line of sight, and anyone who sees it, even accidentally.
That's why containment became impossible then. It sees everyone around it as a target.
Correct. The moment it escaped 5 years ago, it began slaughtering anyone it could. Every person it encountered became a victim, which led to more encounters, which led to more victims.
So a cascading effect until entire cities were wiped out?
Indeed. The global death toll is estimated at over 2 billion people. Civilization as we knew it collapsed within 6 months. Infrastructure failed. Governments fell. Supply chains broke down completely.
And those of us who survived have been living in hiding ever since, never knowing when that thing might appear next.
You're one of the lucky ones, AJ. Most people who encounter SCP-096-1 directly don't live to tell about it. Can you tell me exactly what happened on the night that your family died?
Certainly. I was sleeping when I heard the screaming. My parents, my little sister. I wanted to run to help them, but something told me to stay hidden. So I pulled my bedsheet over my head and didn't move.
Well, that instinct saved your life. The fabric blocked your direct line of sight, so SCP-096-1 didn't register you as a threat or target.
I see. I heard it moving through the house for what felt like hours, but never in my life have I stayed still for so long.
I can imagine, but that experience, as traumatic as it was, gives you insight that most of our agents lack. You understand the enemy on a personal level.
Is that why you accepted my application, even though I have no military or scientific background?
Partly yes, but also because we're desperate. We've lost so many good people over the past 5 years. Anyone willing to fight is valuable now.
So what's our current strategy? How do we fight something that kills anyone who even looks at it?
That's where things get interesting. We've been working with another organization. They call themselves BST. Biological Security Technologies. They claim to have resources and knowledge that could help us.
Such as?
A lot of advanced biotechnology and genetic engineering capabilities. And most importantly, they say they're developing a countermeasure, something that could neutralize SCP-096-1 permanently.
That sounds too good to be true. If they have that kind of technology, why haven't they used it already?
They claim it's still in development, but they've been very secretive about their methods. For now, we're cooperating because we don't have many alternatives.
So what's my first assignment? What can a rookie like me actually contribute?
Public education and survival training. We've developed a series of instructional materials, videos that teach people how to survive encounters with SCP-096-1. Your job is to distribute them as widely as possible.
You want me to contact everyone I know?
Everyone you can reach safely. Friends, family, former co-workers, anyone who might still be alive out there. The more people who know these survival techniques, the better our chances get. I'm sending you the training package now. The first video covers basic avoidance strategies, like how to recognize the warning signs of SCP-096-1's presence. It goes over its sound patterns, environmental disturbances, and a few secondary indicators.
Like the screaming I heard that night before it actually reached my house?
Precisely that. That screaming is often the first and only warning people get. If you hear it, you have maybe 30 seconds to find cover. The second video then demonstrates proper hiding techniques. Your bedsheet method was crude, but effective. We've refined it into a more consistent approach.
What about escape routes? Is it possible to outrun this thing?
Absolutely not. SCP-096-1 can move at speeds exceeding 200 mph when in pursuit. It can literally break through concrete walls without slowing down. Running only works if you can break the line of sight immediately. And even then, that only works sometimes.
So hiding is really the only option?
For civilians, yes. The third video covers group survival scenarios, like how to coordinate with others without exposing yourself.
This is a lot to process, but I understand why it's important. If even one person survives because of these videos, then it's worth it.
That's the right attitude. I'm also sending you some recent footage. This is from Chicago. 3 weeks ago, SCP-0961 passed through the downtown area. Estimated casualty count, 47,000.
Jesus Christ. In one day?
In 4 hours, it's getting more efficient.
That's terrifying. How do we fight something that's constantly evolving?
We just have to adapt faster and use every advantage we have, and we never give up hope. But one more thing, AJ, be careful who you trust with sensitive information. Not everyone out there has good intentions. Desperation makes people do terrible things.
Don't worry, I'll be cautious, but I won't let paranoia stop me from helping people.
Good. That's the balance we all have to strike.
Thank you for the guidance, Marnix, and for giving me this opportunity. I won't let you down. Hey everyone, I have some big news to share with you all.
AJ, it's so good to hear from you, sweetie. We've been worried sick.
What's the news, kiddo?
Please tell me it's something good for once.
Well, I finally did it. I joined the SCP Foundation.
Oh my god, AJ. Are you serious?
The Foundation? Those are the people fighting that monster, right?
Correct. They accepted my application despite my lack of formal training. I start active duty next week.
AJ, that's incredible. I'm so proud of you. You're actually going to help stop that thing.
I'm proud too, honey, but I'm also terrified. You know how dangerous this is, right?
Yeah, I know the risks, but I can't just sit here and do nothing anymore. Not after what happened to my family, and most certainly not when I could be helping other people avoid the same fate.
Your parents would be so proud of you, AJ, taking something so horrible and turning it into motivation to help others. That takes real courage.
Thanks, that means a lot.
So, what's your first mission? Are you going straight into combat training?
Actually, my first assignment is public education. They want me to distribute survival materials to everyone I can reach, starting with family and friends.
Survival materials?
Yeah, instructional videos that teach people how to survive encounters with SCP-0961. The Foundation has developed these based on years of research and survivor testimonies, including that of my own experience.
You mean there are actually ways to survive meeting that thing?
Yes, but they're very specific, and they only work under certain circumstances. So I'm going to send you all 8 clips total, but I can only send 4 right now because I need to head to training soon.
Send them. We need to know this stuff.
Yes, please. Anything that might help us stay alive.
Okay, here's the first one.
You must immediately get under the covers of your bed. Cover your entire body and head with bed sheets.
Wait, that's it? Just hide under the covers like we did as kids?
That seems way too simple.
But it worked for AJ, didn't it? When his family was attacked.
It did work for me, but there's more to it than just hiding.
There is an anomaly in your area which seeks to harm you. Stay under the covers, remain silent. Try to breathe evenly and quietly.
An anomaly. That's what they call it officially?
I like that better than monster. Makes it seem more scientific and less like a nightmare.
But staying silent. What if you're panicking? What if you can't control your breathing?
That's why practice is important. You have to train yourself to stay calm under pressure.
If something enters your room, stay calm. It cannot harm you.
It can't harm you if you're under covers? How does that work exactly?
This is blowing my mind. Something about being under bed sheets makes you invisible to it?
I don't understand the science, but if it works...
The next clip explains the reasoning.
It has an unusual, childlike perception of reality. If you are under the covers and cannot see it, you are safe.
Childlike perception? Like playing peekaboo?
You mean it thinks if you can't see it, it can't see you?
That's actually kind of sad. This thing that's killed billions of people has the mind of a child?
It's more complex than that, but essentially, yes, the visual contact has to be mutual for it to register you as a target. If you break that connection by blocking your line of sight completely, then you become invisible to it.
This is incredible information. Why isn't this being broadcasted everywhere?
Because most communication infrastructure is still under repair, and there are concerns about panic if this information spreads too quickly. That's why they're using agents like me to distribute it carefully.
Makes sense. So what's next?
Clips 5 to 8, but I have to head to training now, so I'll send you the rest tonight when I get back.
Good luck at training, sweetie. And thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah, this could literally save our lives. We're lucky to have someone on the inside now.
Go kick some ass in training, dude.
I'm back from training, but there's been a development.
Hey, how did it go?
Is everything okay?
Training went well, but our facility has gone into lockdown. There's been a confirmed sighting of SCP-0961 in a nearby city. All SCP personnel are being armed and briefed as we speak.
Oh no.
How nearby are we talking?
That's terrifying.
I need to send you those last 4 clips right now, before things get more chaotic here. These are critical for your survival.
Yes, please hurry.
We're ready.
It will not comprehend that it still has the capacity to harm you. It may stay in your room for a long time, breathing loudly.
It might stay in the room for a long time. How long is long?
And it breathes loudly? That would be absolutely terrifying to hear.
I don't know if I could stay still through that.
You have to. No matter how scared you get, you have to remain motionless.
It may reach out and stroke your face. Try to stay calm.
It might touch us? Oh Lord, I think I'm going to be sick.
That's beyond horrifying.
How are you supposed to stay calm when that thing is stroking your face?
I know it sounds impossible, but it's still following its childlike logic. As long as you don't react, it doesn't understand you're there.
As long as you are silent and stay under the covers, you are safe. Thank you for your cooperation with this message.
Secure, contain, protect. That's the Foundation motto, right?
So this is official Foundation guidance.
At least we know it comes from people who actually study this thing.
Exactly. These protocols have been tested and refined.
The anomaly will be contained as quickly as possible. Secure, contain, protect.
They'll contain it as quickly as possible.
That's reassuring, at least.
How quickly though? Hours? Days?
It varies depending on the situation. Sometimes it's hours, and sometimes it's even longer. But the Foundation has gotten much better at rapid response.
Which city was SCP-0961 spotted in?
Yeah, you said nearby, but didn't specify where.
Please tell me it's not too close to us. AJ?
It's in your city.
What?
Are you serious right now?
Oh crap.
Wait, I can hear screaming outside.
Me too. It's coming from multiple directions.
AJ, what do we do?
You need to find beds right now. Each of you go to separate beds. Get under the covers completely. Do it now.
I'm heading to my bedroom.
I'm going to the guest room.
I'll take my old room upstairs.
Good. Just remember everything from the clips. You need complete coverage with the bed sheets, so make sure to stay silent no matter what you hear. And do not move, even if it touches you.
The screaming is getting so much louder.
I'm under the covers now. I'm so scared, AJ.
Me too.
The Foundation is dispatching emergency response teams to your city immediately. Helicopter transport groups are all en route, but it's going to take at least 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
That feels like forever.
I know it seems long, but you can do this. You have the knowledge now. You know how to survive. Now stay hidden until I give you the all clear. Do not come out no matter what you hear, not even if the screaming stops completely. Wait for my message.
Understood.
Got it.
Please hurry, AJ.
I will. Just stay under those covers, no matter what. The all clear has been given. SCP-0961 has moved on from your city. The rampage is over. You can come out from under the covers now. Guys? Marnix, I need a favor.
Sure thing.
Can you get me drone footage over Block B, Westfield Street? It's from the city that was just hit.
Why do you need that specific location?
I have some people there, family members, and they're not responding to my messages. I just want to check if they're okay.
AJ, you know the casualty reports from today were extensive.
Just show me the footage, please.
All right, I'm pulling up the drone feed now. Give me a moment to locate that address.
Thank you.
AJ, I'm looking at it now, and it's not a pretty sight.
Show me. I need to see it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have to know.
I'm so sorry, AJ.
No. That can't be right. Check the coordinates again.
I've checked twice. What you see in that picture is from Block B, Westfield Street. The entire neighborhood was leveled during the attack.
But they were under the covers. They followed the protocols exactly. How could this happen?
AJ, listen to me. Sometimes the protocols don't work. Sometimes the buildings themselves get destroyed. There was nothing they could have done differently.
They were all I had left, Marnix. They were literally the only family I had remaining. And now they're gone too.
I understand your pain. I really do. But you can't let this destroy you.
Why not? What's the point of any of this if I can't even protect the people I care about? What's the point of joining the Foundation if my family dies anyway?
There is a point, and actually, there's something I need to tell you about how we managed to move SCP-0961 away from the city today.
How?
You see, today was the first field test of a brand new superweapon, one that was developed by our partners at BST.
A superweapon? You mean something that can actually fight SCP-0961?
Not just fight it, something that can potentially eliminate it permanently. Now, this information is classified beyond your current clearance level. But given your personal loss, I think you deserve to know.
Tell me everything. I don't care about clearance levels.
BST has been working on this for years. They've developed what they call SCP-0962. Essentially, it's a bioengineered counter-entity that was designed specifically to hunt and destroy the original.
And it worked today? It actually drove SCP-0961 away?
It did. For the first time since the initial outbreak, we had a successful intervention. SCP-0961 detected the presence of 0962 and fled the area.
I want in. Whatever training program leads to working with this weapon. I want in immediately.
AJ, this isn't a decision to make while you're grieving.
The hell it isn't. This is exactly when I should be making this decision. That thing killed my entire family.
I understand your anger.
No, it's not anger anymore. It's purpose. I have one goal left in life, Marnix. Kill SCP-0961. And if this superweapon is how I do that, then sign me up.
The training is extremely dangerous. Most candidates don't survive the conditioning process.
I don't care. I'd rather die trying to kill that monster than live knowing it's still out there. Please, Marnix, give me this chance.
All right, I'll put in the recommendation. But AJ, once you start this path, there's no going back. The psychological conditioning alone will change you permanently.
Good. I want to change. The person I was couldn't protect anyone. Maybe the person I become can... Hey, Val, I just got settled into the new facility. This place is massive compared to where we were training.
Same here. I swear this compound is like 3 times the size of the BST training center. But it feels so empty without everyone around, especially without you here.
I miss having you as a training partner already. These new recruits they've assigned me to work with don't understand what we've been through. They haven't seen what we've seen.
I know exactly what you mean. The guy they paired me with today kept asking why I was so intense during combat drills. Like, dude, we're preparing to face the thing that ended civilization. How are you not intense about that?
It's hard to relate to people who still have families to go home to. They don't get that burning need for revenge that drives us every single day.
Exactly. They're fighting for humanity in the abstract. We're fighting for the people we've lost. There's a difference.
Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I know these past 2 months of BST training have been brutal.
Honestly, some days I barely recognize myself anymore. The psychological conditioning they put us through. It's like they stripped away everything soft about who I used to be.
I feel the same way. Sometimes I look in the mirror and see a stranger, but then I remember why we're doing this, and I know it's worth it.
Do you ever think about what we'll do after? After we kill SCP-0961, I mean. Assuming we survive the mission.
Honestly, no. I can't imagine a world where that thing is dead. It's been 5 years of living in its shadow. What does normal even look like anymore?
I dream about it sometimes. About cities being rebuilt. About people walking outside without fear. About children playing in parks again.
Where did you get that?
I found it in the ruins of an elementary school during one of our reconnaissance missions. Some kid drew their perfect day before everything went to hell.
That's both beautiful and heartbreaking. Makes me think about all the futures that were stolen. All the lives that will never be lived because of that goddamn monster.
That's why we have to succeed, AJ. Not just for the people we've lost, but for all the people who haven't been born yet. They deserve a chance to draw pictures like that and actually live them.
You're right. And speaking of succeeding, have you gotten any more details about SCP-0962, the superweapon we're supposed to be deploying with?
Just bits and pieces. From what I understand, BST has been working on it for over 3 years now. They somehow managed to create a biological entity specifically designed to counter SCP-0961.
The science behind that must be incredible, to engineer something capable of fighting that monster.
I know, right? They told us during training that it shares some genetic similarities with the original, but it's been modified to be controlled rather than purely destructive.
Do you think it will actually work? Like really work? Not just scare SCP-0961 away like it did 2 months ago, but actually destroy it?
It has to work, because if it doesn't, then everything we've been through has been for nothing. All the conditioning, all the pain, all the transformation.
I still can't believe they've kept it so classified. Even after all our training, we still haven't actually seen SCP-0962, just theoretical briefings and tactical scenarios.
Probably for the best. If it's powerful enough to kill SCP-0961, then it's probably not something we should be exposed to casually. Better to keep it contained until deployment.
True. I just wish I knew more about what to expect. 1 week from now, We're going to be in the field with this thing.
Are you scared?
Terrified, but also excited. This is what I've been working toward for months. The chance to finally make SCP-0961 pay for what it's done.
I feel the same way. Terror and excitement all mixed together. It's weird how those emotions can coexist.
What scares you the most about the mission?
Honestly, the fact that we're going to be stationed so far apart. I know it's strategic to maximize our coverage area, but you've been my anchor through all of this.
You've been mine too, Val. I don't know how I would have made it through BST training without you. Having someone who understood the loss, the anger, the need for revenge.
We kept each other sane, or at least as sane as two people can be when they're being psychologically conditioned to fight monsters.
Do you think we'll both make it through the mission?
I don't know. The survival projections aren't exactly great, but I know we'll both give everything we have.
That's all we can do. Give everything for the people who can't fight anymore.
My parents, my little brother, they're all counting on us now, even if they can't say it.
My family too. All of them. My parents, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, everyone SCP-0961 has taken from us.
This is them. This is who I'm fighting for. Mom, Dad, and my little brother, Jake. Jake was only 7 when it happened.
They look so happy, like they had their whole lives ahead of them.
They did. Jake wanted to be a firefighter when he grew up. He was always talking about helping people and being a hero. Ironic, isn't it? Now I'm the one trying to be the hero he wanted to be.
He'd be proud of you. They all would be.
I hope so. Sometimes I wonder if they'd recognize who I've become. The training changed us so much.
Maybe they wouldn't recognize our methods, but they'd recognize our hearts. And they'd understand why we had to become who we are now.
I just got the final deployment map. We're going to be so far apart.
Damn. So once we deploy, that's it? We won't see each other again until the mission is over. If we even survive, that is.
AJ, there's something I need to tell you before we deploy. Something I should have said during training but never found the right moment.
What is it?
These past 2 months working with you, you've become more than just a training partner, more than just a friend. I know the timing is terrible with the mission coming up, but I needed you to know.
Val, I feel the same way. I've been trying to figure out how to say it. In this broken world, you've been the one bright spot, the one person who made me feel human again.
Really?
Really. And that makes the mission even more important, because I want us to have a chance at a future together. A future where we don't have to live in fear.
Me too. I want to see what we could be in a world where SCP-0961 is just a memory.
Then we better make sure we both survive next week.
Promise me something, AJ.
Anything.
Promise me that no matter what happens during the mission, no matter how bad things get, you won't give up. Don't go looking for a heroic death.
I promise, but only if you promise me the same thing.
Of course I do. We're going to end this nightmare, AJ, and then we're going to build something beautiful from the ashes.
It's the last night before deployment now, and I can't sleep.
I'm wide awake, too. My mind won't stop racing. Are you still processing what we saw today?
You mean SCP-0962? Yeah. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. When they said superweapon, I was expecting some kind of advanced technology, not that.
I know exactly what you mean. The moment they opened that containment chamber, my blood just ran cold.
It looks almost identical to SCP-0961. Same pale skin, same unnaturally long limbs, same horrible proportions.
The only difference is those strange markings along its arms, and the way its eyes seemed more focused, less wild than the original.
Dr. Hathaway from BST said those markings are part of the genetic modification. Something about neural pathways being rewired for a single purpose.
To kill SCP-0961, and only SCP-0961. That's what makes it supposedly safe.
But how safe can it really be? We're talking about another variation of the most dangerous entity on Earth. What if the programming fails? What if it decides to start killing everything else too?
That's exactly what's been keeping me up. Like, are we seriously about to solve one problem by creating an even bigger one? The world doesn't need 2 unstoppable killing machines.
The doctor seemed confident in the genetic locks they installed, and he said that SCP-0962 literally cannot perceive any other entity as a threat. Its entire reality is focused on destroying SCP-0961.
But what happens after it succeeds? What happens when SCP-0961 is dead and SCP-0962 has no purpose left?
I asked the same question during the briefing. They said they'd cross that bridge when we get to it, which is not exactly reassuring.
No kidding. That sounds like they don't actually know what will happen. They're just hoping for the best.
But I guess that's where we are as a species. We're so desperate that we're willing to risk everything on a maybe.
Speaking of risking everything, are you ready for tomorrow? For our actual role in this insane plan?
As ready as anyone can be for a death mission. Because let's be honest about what they're asking us to do.
Yeah, they dressed it up with all that tactical language. But basically, we're human bait.
We're supposed to get close enough to SCP-0961 to draw its attention, then lead it toward SCP-0962, and hope SCP-0962 kills it before it kills us.
The margin for error is basically 0. One wrong move, and we're we're dead. 1 second too slow and we're dead. SCP-0962 hesitates for any reason and we're dead.
I keep thinking about the simulation they showed us. We have to get SCP-0961 within 50 feet of SCP-0962, but also stay far enough away that we don't get caught in the crossfire.
And we have to maintain that distance while being chased by something that moves at 200 plus impasser.
At least we'll have the specialized equipment. The visual scramblers should help us avoid direct eye contact, and the mobility suits might give us a fighting chance at evasion.
Might being the key word. This is all theoretical. No one has actually tested this equipment against SCP-0961 in real combat.
Because everyone who's tried is dead.
Exactly. We're the first real test subjects.
And you know what's crazy? Despite all the risks, despite the fact that we're probably going to die tomorrow, I'm still glad we're doing this.
Me too. Even if there's only a 1% chance of success, that's better than the 0% chance that we've had for 5 years.
And at least we'll go out fighting, not hiding under bed sheets waiting for the end.
Our families would be proud. They'd understand why we had to try.
I hope so. I really hope so.
AJ, there's something I want to say. In case tomorrow doesn't go the way we hope.
What is it?
These past few weeks, getting to know you, falling for you, it's been the best part of this entire nightmare. You made me remember what it feels like to be human, not just a soldier or a weapon, but a person with feelings.
You saved me too. After I lost my family, I thought I'd never care about anyone again. I thought I was just going to be this empty shell focused on revenge, but you showed me I could still love, still hope for a future, and that's why we're both going to survive tomorrow.
Agreed. I took this from my facility's observation deck. It's the last sunrise in a world ruled by SCP-0961.
That's beautiful. Now I should try to get some rest. We have a big day ahead of us.
Me too. Sweet dreams, AJ.
See you on the other side of victory.
AJ, I need to speak with you immediately, before you deploy.
Marnix, what's going on? I'm literally suiting up right now. The helicopter will be here in 10 minutes.
That's why I'm contacting you now. I have critical information that you need to know before the mission begins.
Like what? Is it something about the tactical approach?
No. In fact, it's something much more important than that. So listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. As soon as SCP-0961 is neutralized, you need to get back to your extraction helicopter immediately. Don't stop to confirm the kill. Don't wait for orders. Just run.
Okay, that sounds like standard extraction protocol. Why are you making it sound so urgent?
Because you need to fly directly back to your facility. And when you get there, you need to go to the SCP-096 containment chamber, and you need to release it.
What? Are you out of your mind? You want me to release the original SCP-096?
I know how it sounds.
It sounds like you've completely lost it. Why the hell would I release that monster after we just killed its mutated version? That makes absolutely no sense.
AJ, listen to me very carefully. SCP-0962 doesn't actually exist.
What do you mean it doesn't exist? I've seen it. We were in the containment chamber yesterday.
What you saw was not a specially engineered counter-entity. What you saw was a direct clone of SCP-096. BST literally just copied the original and made minor cosmetic modifications.
That's impossible. They told us it was genetically programmed to only kill SCP-0961. They said it was safe.
They lied. The clone will kill SCP-0961, yes. But the moment that task is complete, it will revert to standard SCP-096 behavior. It will start killing everything in sight.
Are you telling me we're about to trade one unstoppable monster for another unstoppable monster?
Worse than that, we'd have two unstoppable monsters, because containment protocols for a single SCP-096 are barely manageable. Containing two of them is completely impossible.
So that's why you want me to release the original, to have them fight each other?
Exactly, but it's more complex than just a fight. During our research, we discovered something fascinating about SCP-096's physiology. Its body has an immune system that aggressively destroys any foreign genetic material. Any alien pathogen, virus, or cellular anomaly gets eliminated instantly.
And the clone would register as foreign genetic material.
Precisely, the original SCP-096 will instinctively perceive the clone as a contamination, something that needs to be destroyed at the cellular level.
So it will kill the clone not out of aggression, but out of biological necessity.
Right, and once the clone is destroyed, we can recontain the original using our existing protocols.
This is absolutely insane. You're asking me to risk everything on a theory about alien pathogen response. What if you're wrong? What if they just team up and kill everyone?
We've run extensive computer simulations. The biological imperative is stronger than any behavioral programming. The original will kill the clone. I guarantee it.
But why is the Foundation using such a ridiculously dangerous method? Why not just develop actual weapons to fight SCP-0961? Why create another monster to fight the first monster?
I can't explain that part over this channel. They're monitoring our communications. All I can tell you is that there are forces within the operation that don't have humanity's best interests at heart.
What does that mean?
Just follow my instructions, AJ. Complete the mission, get back to your facility, and release SCP-096. I'll explain everything else when you return.
This is so messed up. I joined the Foundation to protect people. Now you're telling me the whole mission is built on lies?
The mission itself is real. SCP-0961 needs to die, but the methods BST chose are deliberately dangerous. There's something bigger going on here.
I can hear the helicopter approaching now.
Remember what I told you. Kill SCP-0961, return to base, release SCP-096. Do not deviate from those instructions, no matter what anyone else tells you.
What about Valkyrie? Should I warn her about any of this?
Not over communications. Too risky. Just focus on your own mission for now.
All right. I still think this is completely insane, but I trust you, Marnix.
Good luck, AJ. And remember, as soon as SCP-0961 goes down, you run. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. The clone will turn hostile within seconds of completing its primary objective.
Got it. I'll message you once I'm back at the facility and SCP-096 is released. This better work, Marnix, because if it doesn't, we're all totally screwed. I'm at the facility. I made it to SCP-096's control room, and Marnix, the mission was a complete disaster.
What happened? Did you neutralize SCP-0961?
Yeah, it's dead. SCP-0962 tore it apart within minutes of visual contact. But the second SCP-0961 was down, the clone went ballistic. It started slaughtering every soldier on the ground.
Dear God, how many casualties?
I don't know the exact count, but I saw at least 30 Foundation agents get ripped apart before I could reach the extraction point. Valkyrie's team was supposed to be in that area.
AJ, listen to me very carefully. They're coming for me. You need to release SCP-096 right now.
Not until you tell me who they are. I'm not doing anything else until you explain who the hell is watching you. I'm sick of being kept in the dark about everything.
AJ, I don't have time.
Make time. I've followed your orders blindly for months. I've lost everyone I care about because of this mission. You owe me the truth.
All right, but I'm going to be dead within the next 5 minutes, so I need to be quick.
Then text fast.
BST created all of this. They were never our partners. They've been manipulating the Foundation from the very beginning.
What do you mean they created all of this?
5 years ago, there was no mutation. BST deliberately cloned SCP-096 and modified it to create SCP-096-1. They released it into the world on purpose.
What?
Their goal was population control. They wanted to weaken the global population to the point where they could establish a new world order, rule over the survivors.
Are you telling me that the past 5 years of hell, the billions of deaths, the collapse of civilization, that was all intentional?
Yes, and now they think the population has been culled enough, small enough numbers to control effectively, so they're ready to save humanity with their clone.
But the clone is just going to kill everyone.
They have control measures we weren't told about, ways to shut it down once they've consolidated power, but only after it eliminates any remaining resistance.
That means BST killed my family. They killed my parents, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin. They destroyed my entire life for a goddamn power grab.
I'm so sorry, AJ. I wanted to tell you months ago, but they threatened to kill me and everyone I care about if I said anything.
How long have you known?
Since the beginning, I've been trying to find a way to expose them safely, but they have people everywhere. That's them on the security cameras. They're almost at my door.
Marnix.
AJ, please. You have to release SCP-096 now. It's the only way to stop the clone before it kills more innocent people. Before BST can use it to seize complete control.
Don't worry. I have a better plan.
What do you mean, a better plan?
I'm not just going to release SCP-096. I'm going to make sure BST pays for what they've done.
AJ, what are you thinking?
If they created this mess, then they need to clean it up personally.
They're breaking down the door. AJ, whatever you're planning, be careful. And remember that not everyone working for BST knows the truth. Some of them are just following orders like we were.
I'll keep that in mind. Marnix, Thank you for finally telling me the truth, even if it cost you everything.
I should have told you sooner. I should have been braver. Don't make my mistakes, AJ. Do what's right, not what's safe.
I will. Goodbye, Marnix.
Goodbye, AJ. Make this worth something.
Valkyrie, are you still alive? Please tell me you're still alive.
AJ? Oh, thank God you're okay. I'm alive, but barely. I'm hiding in a reinforced bunker about 2 miles from the main battle zone.
What's your situation? Are you safe for now?
I can hear SCP-0962 outside massacring what's left of our troops. The screaming has been going on for over an hour. This bunker is the only reason I'm still breathing.
Listen to me very carefully. I don't have time to explain everything in detail, but SCP-0962 is not what they told us it was.
What do you mean?
It's not a specially engineered counter-entity. It's literally just a clone of the original SCP-096. BST lied to us about everything.
That would explain why it's killing everyone. But AJ, if it's just a clone, then how do we stop it?
That's not even the worst part. BST were the ones who created SCP-0961 in the first place. 5 years ago, there was no mutation. They deliberately cloned and modified SCP-096 to create the apocalypse.
What? Are you saying this entire global catastrophe was planned?
Yes, population control for a new world order. They wanted to cull humanity down to manageable numbers, then swoop in as the saviors with their supposed solution.
Those sick bastards. They killed billions of people for a power grab. My family died because of their twisted agenda.
All our families did, but don't worry. I'm going to make them pay.
How?
I'm about to release the original SCP-096. It will kill the clone due to biological incompatibility, but that's just step 1.
What's step 2?
I'm going to hack into BST's main command center. I got access to Marnix's email archives before they killed him. I have their base location and network access codes.
They killed Marnix.
About 20 minutes ago, but his sacrifice gave me everything I need.
What are you planning to do with that information?
I'm going to display SCP-096's face on every screen in their facility. When SCP-096 finishes killing the clone, it'll sense all those people looking at it, and it will go straight to BST's headquarters.
That's brilliant. They'll all be killed by their own creation. Poetic justice at its finest.
Exactly, but I need you to coordinate something on your end.
Anything. What do you need?
Gather up any surviving Foundation soldiers. Once SCP-096 has finished with BST, we're going to need a containment team to put it back in its chamber before it starts wandering around.
How many survivors are we talking about? The casualties out here are massive.
However many you can find, even a skeleton crew would be better than nothing.
I'll do my best. I can try to reach other bunkers and rally anyone who's still alive. How long do I have?
Hard to say. Maybe 2 hours until SCP-096 finishes with BST. Maybe less if their facility isn't too far away.
I'll make it work. I've got communication equipment here. I can coordinate with any other survivors.
Perfect. I'm about to initiate the release sequence for SCP-096. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I can be. AJ, what you're doing takes incredible courage. Turning the monster that destroyed our world against the people who created it.
It's not courage, it's justice. They used our grief and trauma to manipulate us. They made us complicit in their plan. Now they get to face the consequences.
Good luck, AJ. Make those bastards pay for what they did to our families. Make them pay for everyone who died in the last 5 years.
I will. And Val, when this is over, we're going to rebuild everything. A world without lies, without manipulation. A world where our families would be proud to live.
Hell yeah. Now do it. Release hell on those monsters.
I can't believe it's finally over. 5 years of hell, and it's actually over.
I know. Sometimes I wake up and still expect to hear screaming in the distance. But there's just silence. Peaceful silence.
I'm about 20 minutes out from your facility now. I can't wait to see you in person again.
Same here. It feels like it's been forever since the mission ended.
Tell me about it. I still can't believe how perfectly the plan worked. The moment I released SCP-096 from containment, it immediately sensed the clone. The battle between them lasted exactly 4 minutes and 37 seconds. The original just demolished SCP-0962, tore it apart at the molecular level.
Just like Marnix predicted, the biological incompatibility made it inevitable.
Then BST made their fatal mistake. They started sending in combat drones to eliminate the surviving Foundation soldiers, including you and your bunker crew.
And that's when I struck back.
Exactly. I hacked into their network using Marnix's access codes and uploaded SCP-096's facial image to every screen in their headquarters, every computer, every monitor, every display device.
How many people were in their facility?
Based on the personnel records I found, about 250. All the top brass, all the scientists, all the architects of the apocalypse.
And they all saw SCP-096's face simultaneously.
Every single one of them. I had a drone positioned outside their compound to watch. That's what was left after SCP-096 finished with them.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They got exactly what they deserved.
The irony is perfect. They spent 5 years using SCP-096 to kill innocent people, and in the end, SCP-096 killed them.
How long did it take?
From the moment the images appeared on their screens to complete structural collapse, 8 minutes. 8 minutes to wipe out the entire organization that murdered billions of people.
And then came the hard part, getting SCP-096 back into containment.
Thank God we found that BST technician alive in the rubble. The guy was so traumatized and grateful to be rescued that he volunteered to be bait.
That was incredibly brave of him, especially knowing what happened to his colleagues.
He said he wanted to make amends for being part of the conspiracy, even though he claimed he didn't know the full scope of their plan.
Do you believe him?
I think most of the lower-level employees genuinely didn't know. They thought they were developing legitimate countermeasures. The conspiracy was probably limited to the top leadership.
Well, the top leadership is definitely dead now, along with their twisted vision of a new world order.
And now we get to build something better. Something based on truth instead of lies.
Speaking of which, congratulations on your promotion. Senior Agent AJ has a nice ring to it.
Same to you, Senior Agent Valkyrie. We've come a long way from being desperate recruits.
The Foundation leadership said they needed people they could trust completely. People who had proven they would do the right thing even when it meant risking everything.
And now they're putting us in charge of global reconstruction efforts. It's overwhelming when I think about the scope of it.
Rebuilding cities, restoring infrastructure, reconnecting survivor communities, but also healing the psychological trauma that billions of people have endured.
The world population is down to what? About 3 billion now?
According to the latest estimates, yes. But that's 3 billion people who get to live without fear for the first time in 5 years. Oh, and I saw some kids playing in a rebuilt playground yesterday. It made my heart sore.
That's exactly what we're fighting for now. Not against monsters, but for moments like that.
I've been thinking about something, about what we want our new world to look like.
What do you mean?
Well, we have an opportunity that no generation in history has ever had. The chance to rebuild civilization from scratch. To learn from all the mistakes that led to something like BST existing in the first place.
No more secret organizations with unchecked power. No more experiments on dangerous entities without proper oversight. Complete transparency in everything the Foundation does.
Exactly. And maybe we can build something where families don't get torn apart, where people like us don't have to lose everyone they love to someone else's agenda.
We can't bring back the people we've lost, but we can make sure their deaths weren't meaningless.
Our families would be proud of what we've accomplished, turning our grief into something that saved the world.
I hope so. I really hope so.
How much longer until you get here?
Maybe 10 minutes now. I can see your facility on the horizon.
I'm waiting at the landing pad. We have so much work ahead of us. But for the first time in 5 years, it's work that gives me hope instead of despair.
Same here, and we get to do it together.
Together?
The first sunrise of our new world. The apocalypse is finally over.